Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey,
hey. Oh,
hey, hey,
oh,
said the things you do that
oh.
get us striked when I have a Papa's with you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not monetized, so screw
Yeah, I don't
y'all.
know. And we're back.
That's right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even know that I got struck until after the video ended. So when did that happen, New Day? Because I don't
It was
know.
close to the end. I was in the chat, so.
Oh, so what? Did it end when like it was back
Oh,
on
excuse
the
me.
scene from Troy or what?
Uh, I don't remember. It was close to the end of the video before
Okay.
it actually went down.
So we probably didn't miss like anything.
I mean,
Oh,
how
let
long
me
is
go
that
see.
video in totality?
You made the whole
Uh
video.
oh, I did make the whole video.
Yeah, because I were
And
it was like the Spartans or whatever at the end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
okay. All right. So there we
It
go.
was like weird timing. I just thought it was like supposed to be over, and I noticed that you.
You know, they see us rolling. They hating. Motherfuckers mad 'cause they riding dirty. We caught 'em riding dirty. We caught 'em riding dirty.
I don't know. I thought maybe it was the music, but I mean, it'll. I'm not real sure.
No, we're not monetized, so it
Oh,
shouldn't have mattered. Mm-mm.
oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how
because
that works.
we're not monetized like the cool music that I like when I did the face comparison and I put the
Mm,
Billy Idol song on there. I
yeah.
can because we're not monetized.
Well, they
Mm-hmm.
strike us 'cause they come in and they have 5 or 10 or 12 of them all hit it at the same time. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, YouTube's run by Google, and Google's a lying bitch. And it used to be the government's baby. They sold it off privately, and they still control it and
Mm-hmm.
want to censor us and take away our rights and not let us have free speech. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Strike all you want. I'm not going to fight it. I'll just re air the damn thing. I'll just
Hmm.
re show. We'll do this again next Wednesday. How you
Hmm.
like me now?
Yep. So yeah, I mean, we'll just keep restarting live streams.
Because they strike you like that so they can get it taken down
That's
with a
right.
bunch of them coming in. And the reason they strike you is because they want you to get mad and they want you to fight it. Because when you fight it, you've got to turn over your information. And then they can find you and they know who you are. Well, guess
Mm-hmm.
what? It's a new day. Come on. You want some of this? Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So guess what? We're gonna talk about that video now.
Talk, talk about it. Talk,
Yeah.
talk, talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are. They're. Yeah. Yeah. They did the same shit to Prof the other night too, like 3 times or something.
Oh,
You know what that says to me? Confirmation. We're over the target. They don't want us
Mm-hmm.
talking about it.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what Pert says too.
right.
Yep.
Well, that's why I encourage. That's why I've been encouraging for people to um,
Mm-hmm.
report stuff like the troopers. You can report them to the attorney or inspector general. Like, I don't think they
Mm-hmm.
want the public knowing that stuff, but I think if you have question or not questions, but if you have concerns about it, report them, because that's the only way to get this looked into by a executive oversight agency.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get the rest. I have them all written down, and also
Mm-hmm.
encouraging people to do public records requests, because we ain't gonna find our
Mm-hmm.
all the answers and what they've given us. We're gonna
Oh
have to
no. Hell no.
Nope.
look at the weekend and stuff.
Yep. Because they're killing themselves and we don't believe them. Hey, Sticks, that song. Do you know
Yeah.
what song that is?
What
Mm,
song? Oh, that I know the song you're singing, but say what you're gonna
Don't
say
believe
about it.
it? Angry Young Man. It comes
Mm,
from the album The Grand Illusion.
oh,
the Grand Illusion.
Yes,
Ooh. Well, that certainly
interesting.
means something here. That certainly means something here, doesn't it? Hmm.
Well, that's exactly what this is. This grand illusion, this fairy tale cover story.
Mm-hmm.
It absolutely is. And that's the thing I've been reading up on too, like that fusion center. They're the ones who piece that timeline together for them. That's why the family, I think now that's why the family just can't keep it together. Um, and if that's true, if that's what's happened, that's really unfortunate that they've allowed the family, if this is true, to be like the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it causes people to be hard on them. If that's what happened, if that whole
Well, that's what I
timeline was
said.
given to them,
If law enforcement didn't do certain things in the beginning, then they did that family no favors.
right?
that's right. And that could be a good reason why they owe Mike Patty.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Well, of
It could
course,
be.
because they they I it makes sense too if you think about it. If Why would Doug Carter feel so indebted to one family that he doesn't know, that or two families technically, but it's always Mike Patty. But it, why? And then what other crimes do you see where the family, when they go do interviews and stuff, you've got Doug Carter or Jerry Holman every
Yeah.
interview with them.
We were talking about
Mm-hmm.
that final presser a little while ago,
Oh
where
yes.
um, where they celebrate the railroading of Richard Allen. And when Liggett speaks,
Oh,
I found it very interesting that he talks about the fact that when this crime first occurred, of course, he was not in the position of sheriff at that time. Tobe Lesenby was. And he says that he remembers thinking to himself that um, Carroll County taking the lead on the investigation, he didn't feel like they had the resources for that, but that Jerry Holman came to them, Carroll County Sheriff's Department or Sheriff's Tobe, whoever, probably and Tony, because
yeah.
wasn't he like his second at that time?
Oh yeah, the election is
Um,
coming up in a few.
yeah.
Well, no, it was a couple of years. Never mind. Anyway, sorry. Ignore me.
Well, he came. Jerry Holman came to them and said, "If this is Liggett's statement, if Carroll County would take the lead, that ISP would not leave them." Now, why do you suppose
Mm-hmm.
Jerry and Indiana State Police wanted the Carroll County Sheriff's Office to be the lead investigator on this um, very, very, uh,
Bizarre.
yeah, lots of tentacles, yeah, all of the shit Doug Carter told us?
I
Why
don't.
would
Mm-hmm.
they? Why would they say? Why would Jerry push Carroll County to take the lead and assure them that ISP wouldn't leave them? Wasn't it an ISP employee whose DNA was found out there?
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
one of the girls. Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Mandy Boo. Nice to see you,
Well,
hun.
that's more degrees of separation,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
if you think, because the fusion center is what put together that timeline. I've got that in my video right now that I'm working on. He's literally talking about we they take all of the data, which they get the phone records, like the phone pings, the geofence. They go through. That's why they were going through finding these people passing by. They were trying to find timeline anchors, which that's what Betsy Blair is,
hmm
and anybody. That's how Sarah Carball was found. She tells this dramatic, you know, just grand, just I don't know, this story on the stand about how she was so terrified and she was afraid and she didn't go tell the police, but they did a stop or something, like they had, I don't know, whatever you call it, where they do a roadblock. That
Well, she should be afraid because she wasn't the original witness.
exactly. Well, yeah, she just made that up anyway.
It
But
was
yeah,
that Maria Robinson lady who ran over her fiance with the car. That's who the original witness was.
Yeah, she
And
did. You're
maybe
right.
that's why they took her statement that said muddy and tan coat. And Sarah Carbon never said that until they made her say muddy, bloody. Bloody,
Oh
bloody,
yeah.
bloody, 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 bloody.
Oh yeah. I mean, think of how defensive she got on the stand. Like, lady, you don't have any skin in the game. What? Why are you so defensive? Like,
Because she's a liar.
exactly. Yeah, but that's what they do. They take those people and they go through and they find them, and then they use them. This is like I was telling artists recently. That's literally what Edward Snowden was talking about. However many years ago, whenever all that stuff went down, this is exactly what he said would happen in the future. He said that the police, if they have too much access to your private life, which is also your phone pings, because they're supposed to have a warrant. That's a fourth degree. I always want to say fourth degree. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. And I'm over here thinking charges, I guess. And but yeah, it's a violation of your private, your privacy, because they can literally do exactly what that fusion center is doing. They can
Well,
go through and they can plan out something and frame you for something, which is what they did. Anyway, sorry.
Let me answer Smoky. So Smoky Mountain, somebody decided to strike our live right at the end of us showing the third video that we showed tonight.
which was I have a Papa's Progeny.
Yeah.
5? Was it 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. We showed 3, 4, and 5 tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, Ameth, you can try. I don't know. I think, is our other live gone? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it's gone. They struck it. They took it down.
Oh, yeah. So, well.
Yeah, it disappeared after a minute or so, yeah.
Yeah. So basically what we did, here, Ameth, I'll tell you. We watched Eye of Apophis, episodes 3, 4, and 5. And at the end of 5, some asshole struck us, or assholes. And so we had to restart this live because they think that by doing that we're not going to talk about it.
We got crop dusted by trolls.
Oh, we didn't say anything. We were literally showing the video, and then all of a sudden, the third video, the end of it, it was right at the end of it, and apparently that's what happened. But we weren't actually talking about anything. So,
no.
But what they don't like is that we're showing Eye of Apophis. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. They don't want us talking about Eye of Apophis.
Yeah. Although we've been talking about Eye of Apophis for a long time, and we're really talking about him now. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, that's what happens when you, talk about the shit they don't want you to talk about.
Well, what they really don't want us talking about is straying away from the grand illusion of their false timeline.
Oh, yeah. And if we start questioning the Kegan Kline thing, we are deviating too far from the path that's been laid out for us.
Well, they don't mind us talking about Kline as long as we keep him locked in with Logan and Reese Davis.
No, what I mean is if we deviate from that path and we
start,
yeah, because lately I have, and I don't try to get away from just to be like a rebel. I literally, as I'm going through this stuff, I'm going like, this is interesting. The more and more I think about it, and maybe I'm wrong. I need to go back and look at his charges, but I couldn't find any after November 2016. And then now, after the trial, they're like, "Oh yeah, they were going to meet him out there." It's like, oh, that's awfully convenient.
Yeah.
Awfully
Mm-hmm.
convenient that they're just saying that now. And that's what Jerry said after um, the trial
Yeah, to
there.
me, they're
You,
just building up like what they're gonna say now if Richard Allen gets acquitted. They're gonna
yeah, they're
blame it
well,
on a dead guy and a guy that's already in prison. But they're
well, I
gonna
know
mainly
they.
blame it on the dead guy, I think.
Well, you
Yeah.
think so because oh man, see that's interesting. I because I don't really know what they actually had against him. Like, did they have a lot against him? I'm
Just
trying to
such
think.
No,
Like,
I'm
harassment
laughing
charges.
at Smoky Mountain Robin.
oh, okay. Oh
Yeah, I'll
gosh, am I
put it
like
up.
way out of?
Why do we
Oh,
shameless heifers? How dare us upset the pork cart?
Oh, I got some more good names I'm coming up with too, y'all. I'm just working on them. Yeah, I think I decided on Liggett for his butterbean. I like butterbean. He's not a pork product though, but pork chop is.
like butterbean goes good with pork chops. Yeah, that goes good
Liggett, I
with
know.
pork chops.
I feel like Tove Lesenby. I feel like meatball would work really good for him.
Meatball.
I like
Meatball.
meatball.
I saw a good one in the chat a while ago. I can't remember who said it, but they said, uh, what was it? Snick Ray
Yes, that was
instead of
Snick.
Rick Snay.
it was Nancy Drew.
Is that Nancy? You guys are brilliant.
I love it. So that's how names they have to. For me, they just have to like evolve. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
they grow on you like a wart.
Mm-hmm.
right. It's like they just pop up, and it just it's like okay, all right, this is what it is. that's that's how I feel like that's how pork
Artist,
chop came along.
yeah,
Hmm.
artist always calls Doug Carter Ralphie from A Christmas
Ralphie from A
Story.
Christmas Story.
He does.
Bud.
He does.
I he
I
does.
actually
Why does
did
he look
like
like
joke
that?
things. I did like
Oh,
a whole series once. I should go find those. Yeah, I had him as Ralphie, comparing him to Ralphie, and I had Judge Cole compared to Benjamin Franklin. Do you see it?
I remember when you told me that. I forgot about
I
it.
forget who else
Why
I
this
had.
is so
Of course, we
accurate.
know who I had. A certain attorney compared to,
That one is
who I call
those.
Gollum, by the way.
Exactly, but you see, it's like it just happens. It just works. Oh my word, that is so. See, I always like feel like I always want to call Doug Carter Fug Farter. I don't know why.
Oh my God.
You Fug. I don't know why. I just Fug Farter. But somebody once called even talk.
Bug Farter, the Riddler.
Yeah, somebody called him Sidewinder Doug one time. I don't know why.
Riddle me this, Bug.
I'm trying to remember who. I had somebody compared to Bruce Valanche too, and I can't remember who it
Oh
was.
my God.
Oh, I
I
don't know
should go
that I know
find
that
those.
one. Oh,
Oh, he was like a guy. He used to be on like old like game shows and stuff.
oh,
Kind of
okay.
kind of a crazy looking dude.
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, Hollywood Square.
Not, no, not Hollywood Square.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna back that up.
Absolutely.
Old ladies tonight.
You ain't taking us there, no,
No.
ma'am. We're not going there yet.
Christina's like, who the hell is Bruce Valanche?
I don't know. Look, I'm just 40, so I am trying to stay as young as possible.
Well, I just turned 30 20 years ago.
You go, girl. There you go. I know it. Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, that's basically what happened. So let's talk about the fifth video. Oh, and yes, or the third video. And oh yes, we're gonna talk about it.
We got lots to
So
talk about.
nice try, but we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we do. So what did you guys think about that fifth video? What do you think I is trying to put down?
I've got to remember now what it was because I think I've forgotten it already.
Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
the fake narrative
Oh.
the fake timeline, the plot, the this is all three of them.
Yeah.
The blot thickens is, you
Oh, that's
know,
right. That was the first one, right?
why would they go to all that trouble to leave a rune's calling card?
Exactly.
So blot thickening is a play on the plot thickens, by
Yeah,
these
Nancy.
added things, you know, the sweatshirts that came into play long after the
That's right. That's how we started talking about like the anchor, like the timeline anchors. That's how I got on that. Okay.
and the visuals too, with like Julie Melvin pointing out those markers, those yeah.
Those are a similar thing. It's like an anchor for the video too. Like she needed grass. Like I don't know if he was getting measurements or what, but yeah, she needed the grass on the bridge. She needed the whatever she
forest
called
tree,
it, fork tree. Yeah.
which is that white birch tree that's in every version of the video, the GIF, the yeah.
That was
Nancy's got a good
intentionally
point.
done.
Sit rep, a military situation in the area. Yes, ma'am.
Yep, situation
Whoa.
report. Yep.
Oh, I'll see. I wonder how, because you know, there were so supposedly like the 60 agents in the area. I wonder if that's anything to do with. And see, I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know what this is. Okay,
Sit
I'm not
rep,
sure that I know. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
situation report. Mm-hmm. Means situation report.
Oh, so okay, so okay. That's something I don't even know what that consists of. I'm gonna have to read up on that because I've never heard of it.
Oh, a situation report.
It
Yeah, I don't really know what that
Yeah,
is.
it's the
it's
written narrative, like
Oh,
when someone reports something of what's going on, how they write down, like summarize everything that happened, or
oh,
not even summarize, give detail.
oh,
Um,
like a narrative.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, they just had to be complicated, didn't they?
or
It's like,
prior or like military, like prior to going into like
oh,
let's
okay.
say a target zone or something.
Hmm.
You the situation report's going to give you like what any kind of reconnaissance or intelligence has gathered.
Oh, okay.
They're going to give you that kind of
Oh,
information. It's going to tell you what
okay.
you're about to step into. So
Military situation in the area. Okay, so if there was that, and then there was a military situation in the area, does she have any more? That's really curious to
well,
me. Actually, it's interesting.
well, yeah. Now you can kind of see where we started. Where we started to come up with an idea that maybe these drop boxes, at least in
Hmm.
part, are physical.
Yeah.
The satellite stuff that we've been talking about.
Hmm.
Um, that the feds coming in hot,
Oh, yeah.
busting into an HHI meeting, all
Hmm.
that stuff. I mean, it
On the
makes me
13th.
wonder.
And
On
take
the
Makes me
13th.
wonder
yes.
what was gleaned out of the clouds that related to this that was parallel. Yeah, parallel
Well,
investigation is what I thought. Yeah,
that
that's what Christina's been saying, and we believe. Yeah.
it's possible, yeah, and that's still, that could change. I'm not dead set on there being a parallel investigation, but
Mm-hmm.
it has been at the top of my list. But now that you've mentioned something about some other stuff potentially going on in the area, which that has crossed my mind too, that is interesting because you got to think if there was something going on, and I think I know that I've used this word with whenever I spoke to you, I think you artist, like a drag net. If they
Mm,
had something going on where they had surveillance on areas, or they were doing something, I don't know, in that like chasm or whatever, if they're doing something like that and then a crime happens, like it just happens to there, nobody would
Mm-hmm.
really know there was something going on. Well, then guess what? They can't go and use that like what you would normally use like geofence or
Hmm.
the cell phones. They can't do that now because then it's going to show illegal activities going on, possibly by the federal government. And that's really unfortunate because it means that to protect themselves, they prioritize, if it were that, they prioritize that, um, keeping it from the public because it would, everything I've read says it would like destroy citizens' trust in the process, in the institution. And it's
That's
like, no,
yeah,
hiding it is what does it.
yeah. That's why I have Apophis says, um, when a sacrifice like this occurs.
Hmm.
Now, when he says sacrifice, he's not talking about one was killed
Intentional.
and one was sacrificed.
Right.
A sacrifice,
Expendable.
um, that's right.
Is that what you're
Just
thinking?
just like in baseball,
Yeah.
okay? Um, you you make
Oh,
there
yeah.
is a sacrifice made in order for a run to be a point.
You mean like a bunt?
I'm just saying a sacrifice just means
Yep.
one person is takes the out in
Hmm.
order for another one to score a run for the team.
Yes.
So when Apophis is talking about sacrifice, I don't believe he's referring to an Odinist sacrifice.
Right. I'm following you. He's meaning just like Rick. It's like this.
That's right,
Yep.
for the greater good.
Hmm.
Just like Lowlife told us what
Yep.
they
Yep.
came to him and said, he's your guy, uh,
Make it
make it
work.
work. Yeah, make it work.
Yeah. Well, if that happened, then sorry. Then you, and for me, I wouldn't. I mean, I would have. No, you can go over to Jim Bob over here, not me. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't.
Well,
But
and it seems since they rushed into that HHI meeting on the 13th, and those were feds, that there was an investigation already ongoing.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. It could be an investigation, or it could be like maybe something similar to what Nancy's saying. I'm willing to go whichever way
yeah,
proves to be uh, the wherever it takes me, like whatever evidence, I guess. And
yeah.
it's
Follow the evidence.
right,
We have to be fluid with this. We
yeah,
have to be willing to speculate.
yeah. It won't do me any good to be stuck in one avenue because
Nope.
it doesn't matter to me either way. I just and that's why, like I said, I anybody watching or anything, I encourage you to do open records requests. They're free. Typically, they're free unless it's like body cam stuff. Sometimes it's
Speaking
expensive.
of that, that reminds me of a question I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
Have you tried to get the 43-second video?
Oh yeah, I've tried multiple times.
And what are you told?
That it's well, I'll have to go back through and look at the emails exactly, but every time it's like really just like a blanket excuse. And the last time with what's her face, the Sharon woman,
The one
it
who's running for mayor now,
yeah, that woman, oh my god, that woman is
that helped push Nick into his position
oh yeah,
when he
mm,
first took over after Ives
yeah,
retired.
I didn't know
Even
she
though
was
Ives' deputy prosecutor had 22 years worth of service
right.
and wanted the job,
He wanted, yeah, he wanted it. He sure did. They picked Nick over him.
they picked Nick. Hmm.
Yes, that's true. Yes, that woman. Oh my god, like, I'm serious. I need to like read y'all the emails from this woman. I'm not joking. I can't imagine this woman having. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know her, but I mean, I cannot imagine her having any kind of like legitimate type of work. She doesn't seem emotionally like capable.
Oh, well, the
And
Cranks sing her praises.
oh, of course, they sure do. My cat is like looking at me meowing. It's like quit.
He's like, "Where is my headset,
Yeah, I
Sistina?
know. She's like,
Come
I want to talk
on."
to New Day.
Southern Kitty in the house.
I know. She's so annoying right now. I just want to take her and string her up. But yeah, yeah, like no joke. She's just super dramatic. It's like she'll send a long drawn out email to like scold me.
Too much time on her hands.
It's like, lady, keep it professional. Like she'll be like, I've done this and I've got it to you quickly and I've done this, blah blah blah. Like if you send, I mean, it's just like I don't know. Anyway,
She needs a record of all her extra work, so when she goes before the city council with Nick to get another $5,000 for her 38 hours worth of work. Oh shit. So anyway, I heard there was like some blame, like she shifted blame back on Jody, and then she came back and said, well, there's the court.
I have it. Let me see if I can find. She sure did. She said that it was like confidential and that it had I'll find this reason, because the reason that she kept giving me, see, here's the thing. What they'll do is they'll try to deny you without legally denying you. And that way you can't file something with like the Public Access Counselor, the PAC, and they'll just give you a blanket answer. Because then if you were to go file it, then they'll say, oh, they didn't technically deny you. What you have to get a statute, or there's like 3 different options: a judge's order, the statute for whatever the denial reason is, or a law. And it took me 3 different emails over and over and over to get an actual denial. And then the denial she gave me was nothing to do with the blanket denial she kept giving me before.
Wow.
And I don't even think what she gave me was technically really a denial, but I also requested it from the appeals clerk. And she said that because they are listed as confidential, but I don't know, like when were, I don't know. I'm not really sure when those were made confidential, I guess, but yeah. So she said
word fluff wizard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, they've denied it. And here's the thing though. Not a single one of those videos showed in the trial are the original exhibit. Remember, the defense kept asking for the original file. They never got it. Like
never got it.
Yeah, it's like 200. It literally says it's stabilized, or no, the first one is the 30-second one. It's like a 30-second clip, so that's edited, and I think it says stabilized. I'll have to look because I put it exactly like it said in the transcripts, and all 3 of them. I gotta see where it was that I sent it, but yeah, all 3 of them are edited. Just gotta see which one it was, like to see the exact wording of it.
But yeah, Michael Osbrook wants to swear up and down that's the original raw video.
Oh, but he's a lawyer. Rule 8, whatever. That's such horseshit. He's a liar. He's a liar.
He is a liar.
I mean, he has protection because of whatever's going on with this case.
Well, the original video isn't stabilized and it's not right side up. So.
Exactly. But they need people to believe that. They need people to not push back against this case. That's why there's such a concerted effort to force. Think of this. When have you ever heard of an appellate attorney who's like, oh, don't question that video? No, it's real. Yeah, it's like, what the hell are you talking about?
And I don't question Kelsey. She dropped the girls off when she said she did. What, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 1:35, 1:38, 1:47.
Yeah. When the Fusion Center decided, that's exactly when it was. And see, Jerry said that in his thing. The Fusion Center, that's what they go do. And they don't want people to know that information because technically that's illegal. Because Rick didn't get to confront any of those people who did work on this case. That's why they consider it like confidential or whatever. They can claim it's proprietary. And that was passed, like to have fusion centers, to like the Fusion Center, if people don't know, it's basically after 9/11, the government created these fusion centers in certain, I think maybe like big cities and stuff, to combine the FBI, the state, and I don't remember what the other one was, but there's three, I think, to have like a hub there. But the thing is what they do at the Fusion Center, it is literally people who piece together things um, for the investigators. So there are things that they do, like they gather tips that are turned in, they gather information on people, the stuff like online, like they're going through, they're doing a lot of that stuff too.
So
Probably
the
a little.
so the police will go out and grab the breadcrumbs and bring them into these other
Mhm.
people, and then they lay it out.
Yep. They
But
piece it
then
together.
Gray Hughes goes on YouTube and says, the timeline wasn't even out till we put it out there.
Yeah, because it's like, what do you mean you put it out there? Like, I didn't know that's how it worked. It's like, I thought like the timeline. But see, that's what happens with this. Like, if it's so weird. He said they put it out there. Like, who does that? But yeah, they go through and they have people who are dedicated to this because I guess they don't want their $141,000 a salary a year, Jerry Holman, out here sitting clicking away on a computer. I mean, it's a lot of pay for doing that. So they have people at these centers that do that. They go through and they get these geofence, phone pings, all of this stuff, cameras, all of that stuff, and they make a timeline work.
Mm.
And they shouldn't be able to do that. That's the problem with them violating your Fourth Amendment right. Because they can go and back engineer this stuff.
Yep.
Which is what they did to Rick.
Yep. Yeah, they militarized all of law enforcement, made them big bullies with guns and badges, and then outsourced privately all of the fucking police work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
With the exception of banging on people's doors and intimidating them.
Yeah, well, and then creating evidence from other evidence, and that's like that.
Or erasing evidence.
Oh, absolutely. And then keeping the same man who erased or lost or did whatever, all of that. Oh, take him and have him on the investigation too, and call him like your IT guy or some crap. Like, and again, that's why I've said that's what they moved that the investigation center. That's why the very next month after Kegan Klein, bam, they were approved to move, and they moved at the end of September of 2020. They were preparing everything 2 years before Rick was ever arrested. That's exactly what they did.
So Carroll County was the lead. If Carroll County was the lead, and they say they were.
Yeah, they technically, legally were, yes.
Why were the feds dismissed by the state?
I think that was just, honestly, I think it was to make it seem like they were doing something. Does that make sense? To where it's like, oh, well, there was this rift. You know what I'm saying? If that, I don't know if that makes sense. To make it seem almost like the state or the locals, they were doing work on this case, and they bumped heads with the FBI, so they kicked them off. So it looks like the locals were doing work. They have not been doing work on this case this whole time, except to piece together this whole entire thing. And they've basically stolen money, I would say, from taxpayers.
Yeah.
Because look at the evidence they have. There's nothing, and they have screen recorded exhibits,
and everything's black and white.
Yeah, like the Sarah Carball interview. You got Steve Mullen. You can see his name in the background on his computer on his little rinky-dink play thingy, where he goes and pushes play. What, dude? Just transfer the file. But he doesn't. He goes and he does a screen
recording.
Yeah, that's why I had asked about that recently.
Metadata.
Yeah,
that's
but
why.
I still don't believe that. I still do not believe that, because why would the defense have original copies, but then take the state's little busted ass little player thingy copy and enter that as an exhibit. I don't believe that for a second. That would require more work. Why would you call them up and say, "Can you make us a copy that's like
Was
off your"?
that one of the stipulations they agreed to?
Mm-hmm.
The
Yes.
defense?
Yeah, it was Brad Rosie, whatever.
Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
they agree to stipulations?
Oh man, the stipulations honestly
It
are
was that one of them? I guess that's what
yes,
I'm asking. Okay, then
it was yes.
that's why. Now, yeah.
Yeah, they agreed to everything that meant anything in this case, and
but
I'm not
but
exaggerating.
let's sit in the public eye with our arm around Rick and cry.
Yeah, I've wondered how that worked. I do genuinely believe Mr. Baldwin. Um, I I don't know how to explain it. I think
I feel the same way, girl.
yeah, it's hard to explain. Yeah, and you probably understand then. For me, I think I don't know. I don't even know if they know. I feel like I would have pushed back on that, especially since it was pre-trial, sort of, kind of. It was like the first day technically, so I don't think it was in front of the jury. I would have pushed back on it. I'm sorry that the damn fusion center. I would have pushed back on that like hell because I was reading and stuff that oftentimes like the government will refuse if a judge were to try to force them, they will drop charges like the feds
Hmm.
before they will give up any of their propriety and information about things like stingrays. They cannot talk about them at all.
But I don't think that stingray was, if it was done, I
Hmm.
don't think it was done by the feds, Christina.
I've
I
wondered
think
about
that
that.
was the Indiana State Police
Hmm.
and Carroll County that was out there doing that stingray.
It probably was. They all probably knew about it anyway because that's what they do. They just.
And they did lots of shit without a warrant. Like,
Hmm.
they went into Ron Logan's place.
Yeah. Well, they did Rick too. Remember remember they called it
Yep,
Page 8 Gate
yep.
because you got the prosecutor and the sheriff signing it and then go in there. Uh, who was it? Was it Liggett or I forgot now? They go over there with a warrant signed by them two. That's not a
That's
legal
right.
warrant.
That's right. They
And if you
waited on it, didn't they?
what
It
you
was
mean?
delivered while they were doing the paperwork. I think was delivered while they were in the middle of the search.
Yes, because they claimed publicly that was for his vehicles, but no, they had already went in and started searching his home without a proper warrant. Because I mean, what are you going to do when you've got armed men come to your house with this piece of paper and they give it to you and tell you they're there to search your house? Like they're going to bust a cap in your ass if you don't let them in. I mean, it's it's sad, but that's what they did. And that if you notice too, Judge Diener, that little pipsqueak, he signed. Well, at least he did do this. He put, I think it was 6:37 p.m. He put that time on there for a reason because he hadn't signed it. And remember, also he helped like rewrite. Um, I don't know if it was the search warrant or I forgot what it was, but
Okay,
remember he helped him write
say
it.
all that again. He did what?
Okay, so do you remember whenever they went to get the warrant? Um, Judge Diener, he didn't sign the warrant until 6:37, and he put the time beside his signature
That's right.
because he knew they had already started. And also, what I was asking was if do you or anyone remember um, exactly what it was that Judge Diener helped Liggett? Was it Liggett? No, I don't. It was maybe it was Lisenby. I don't even remember. I think it was.
He helped him write the PCA.
It was the PCA for sure.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
The first one he brought to him um, needed some amendments made to it,
Wow.
and he told Liggett what those things needed to what it needed to include. basically
Yeah.
rewriting it for him. Had him rewrite it with those items in it, then he signed off on it.
And that is ex parte communications. That is a huge violation.
Well, Nick McClellan didn't understand ex parte right from the beginning. So
Awfully
if
convenient.
you'll remember,
Hmm.
you remember, don't you, artist? I wonder if she's still there. She's probably fallen asleep.
Remember? Yeah, I'm here. I'm
About how
here.
Nick
No,
McClellan
I'm here. I'm
didn't
sorry.
understand ex parte.
Oh. Boy, he sure didn't, did he?
That's the most
When
basic
he
of.
received some items, yeah, some items that were marked as such, and yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there. Yeah, that was said in transcripts. That that's what happened. And it's one thing if a judge is on the record and they say, well, this isn't sufficient. We're going to need more, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. But then to, on the side, tell them this, tell them that is wild. But I didn't understand why the defense didn't push back on that. I mean, I suppose they can claim that they had exigent circumstances, but honestly, it's like it's been 5.5 years. I just can't imagine any judge thinking that this man who's been cooperating is going to rush home to do what? Like,
Well, I propose that the state of Indiana is into they're sadists.
yes,
They like to gag us.
but that's happening more and more, and that's what I hope that people are aware of. And it's actually it's a very serious issue because then you have things like this that happened to Rick Allen.
Yeah.
Where they can, because like my mother, God love her, she'll go, I don't have anything to hide, so I don't care if they know where I'm at. And I'm like, mother, you don't understand. Like that, like you may not have anything to hide. You don't need anything to hide necessarily. It's not that your height, it's not that it, she just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. And they do feel that way. And most people feel that way. Like, well, if I don't have anything to hide. But it's like, well, no,
Well,
actually, it doesn't work that way.
yeah. And it's hard to tell the older generations
Mm-hmm.
things like that. When
Yeah.
when you come from a time where it meant it was honorable to make sacrifices for your
Yeah.
country, to
Mm-hmm.
be patriotic, to have nothing to support the war efforts.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than argue with that generation of folks,
Mm-hmm.
it's our responsibility.
Yeah.
It's our right, it's our privilege, and it's our responsibility to understand that we, the people, are the government. These
Yes.
are our rights, and if we don't stand up for Rick, who's going to stand up for me? Because
exactly
Richard
right.
Allen is a name that could be any one of our names.
Yeah. Because you think that could literally, that's the way I look at it. To them, it is just one person is expendable at the, like you said, a sacrifice. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the same as somebody going and taking somebody and sacrificing them, but that's what it's looked at as.
And there's so many people that they have sacrificed surrounding this case. They sacrifice Kelsey German every time they send her out in public.
Yeah, I have felt that way for a while now. You're exactly right. I have. I've had my questions about her, but.
Well, you take Mike Patty, who's, like artist says, looks like a backwoods Guido. For the first year, he's the spokesman.
Yeah, that's
and then they take the young lady who is a minor
Mm-hmm.
So everybody keep that in mind now.
Yeah.
And she was the last one to see the girls alive, um,
Supposedly, yeah.
prior to whoever took their lives, supposedly. They put her in this position now after she hasn't spoken and not wanted to go outside of her grandparents' bedroom for over 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put her front and center. And she's supposed to answer everybody's questions.
I have said that for, I can't remember how long it's been. It's been because I was trying to read up on some stuff one day, and then that's where I was reading about that can be done, and it's like her as a child, even if she was like still 17 or however old she had gotten at this point, but even at 18 or 19, that is still practically a baby in the real world.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, and I
prefrontal cortex completion doesn't happen until like 25, 26 years old.
right, right. And that's the thing though. It's like she probably did want to go out and, and it may have gave her a purpose, but I'm going to tell you what, a lot of the things that I've read and all, which means nothing. Yeah, it doesn't mean I know anything, but it, some of the stuff that I had read said that children like that who grow up too fast and because they're mature and that's just their, whatever role they've kind of stepped into, that a lot of times after they hit their
Well, whether
30s.
they're mature or not, they're responsibility
Yes.
ridden, like overpiled with responsibility that they have no business
Yep. They take
trying
it
to
on.
handle.
Yes. Well, of course, because like they're more mature than some others. So they are able to take it on. But the thing is, they're still children and they're not fully developed, and they think that they should, you know what I mean? And that's what I've said. I'm like, I feel like when she gets over her 30s, and all this comes where she's probably going to have like a midlife crisis, like many of us have. It's like she, I feel like she will feel um, a lot of resentment, and I don't know about like, having a falling out, but a lot of resentment toward the people who didn't protect her, because
Yeah.
she needed somebody to say, like, you're not going on 5 interviews every week. You're not doing that, because she has been a target. Hell, I've said shit about her there, but
Well, and life as an adult isn't um, content and likes and shares and popularity online. I mean,
right.
it's just not.
Well, that's just something that you acquire, like that kind of wisdom, that sort of where you don't care, like you grow into yourself as an adult, and you need to go through life.
And
Yeah.
and this narrative always, no matter what rabbit hole I go down, leads me back to the family. How unfair is it to take Mike Patty, who was the spokesman for the families,
Yep. Yep.
and until um, Holman said, "I think that's him in the sketch." Um,
That was
nobody'd
just
have a problem with us looking at the family if Mike had stayed in the position of spokesperson, and we never heard from Kelsey, just like we never heard from Derek German.
right. Well, that, do you remember the documentary with Carrie? Like, it makes me so angry the way that she was treated. And she said, one of the press conferences, she's like, I called Liggett. She's like, I've never been investigated. Not, I'm sure not that she was inviting it, but she was saying, like, why would you not? It, no, they didn't want anything to do with her. They couldn't have anybody in this case who was not tightly controlled, and she was she couldn't have been tightly controlled because she didn't live there. And what he told her, whenever she said, maybe I should go and be like on stage, like I'm her mom. And he said, well, you can come, but you're not going to be able to speak. Mike is the, he's been designated. And she was like, well, but I'm her mom. And he was like, it's already been decided. And she was like, that was it. It was done. I didn't have a choice. He didn't care. And that's, Very sad. Very sad. I feel bad for her.
I do too. But I can't look away
No,
because
no.
they highlighted her, and
Mm-hmm.
her story is inconsistent. It changes. It's had things added to it.
Are you talking
Lots
about
of.
Carrie?
I'm talking about all of them.
Oh,
Really, really.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm left disappointed all the way around.
Well, right. And if this were something that had nothing to do with the family, then it feels very much unfair for them to take the fall for all of the confusion and all of the um, attacks and hate onto them. Because if they're undeserving, then I would feel bad for any of the things that I've said. I don't know, but I'm willing to go either way.
I'm willing to go either way too.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
things I can't look past though are Becky Patty was the first one to point to Brad Holder and Odinist.
You know, I've thought about that. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I can't.
That. I think that may be a lie, actually. Because it was said by the police.
It was said by the police?
Mm-hmm. Was it Purdy?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did Purdy say?
I got to think. Oh, I didn't hear you, artist. I'm sorry. I don't know what she said.
I said, what did Purdy say?
Oh, wasn't he the one who said...
what did Purdy say?
Wasn't he the one who said that Becky Patty told him to look into Brad Holder? Wasn't that the transcripts it was in?
I believe so.
Because I don't know.
So.
That could be true, but when I think about it, I'm like, he's police.
Yeah,
you're right. Trust the bastard?
You're right.
Because she said she didn't say it.
I know that.
Like, do I trust Becky or do I trust a cop? And I honestly would pick Becky, I think, over the cop. And because I don't have a reason really to not trust her. I have a million reasons not to trust any of those cops. We know that.
Well, she promised not to tell.
Sure did.
She said the girls hadn't been out there geocaching to the bridge since the previous fall.
They backtracked all of that too. They sure did. But see, that's what would happen if it were a fusion center. But that's why I'm trying to do my best to figure it out, because I want to know, because I don't want to hate on the family if they don't have something to do with it. I don't give a shit if they did. It's like they're fair game. But the questionable stuff, imagine that. If
I personally, in my opinion, I think they did have something to do with it.
And I'm willing to accept that for sure. Because like I said, I don't have any skin in the game. Whatever is, I guess, reality. What do you think, though? What makes you think that? I'm not opposed to that at all. I'm just curious.
What makes me think that is that I believe that Mike Patty being in that canoe and being out all night and doing his own grid searches and all that shit and being best friends with Pat Brown and his truck being, I believe he was at the very least part of the staging of one of the stagings.
Like, yes, I'm that fair enough. I absolutely.
And I believe it's the first staging that Erskine saw. And then I believe they were restaged, and that's why Mike Patty went to Pat Brown and wanted to know everything about the scene.
That is so weird. Because it's like I told you. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, artist. We've got a delay, and we've been over talking, so you share a little bit.
I just put Ameth Webster's comment up here.
Oh, let me look.
Yeah, what was it? 1 in 8 trillion.
Oh, let me go look. I don't know if
hair wrapped around her finger with the root attached.
Yeah, and think about that. That is crucial evidence any investigation would immediately test.
Yeah. And I don't, what I don't accept is that got wrapped around her finger because she borrowed a sweatshirt, and in the wash and dry process, the hair goes on the sweatshirt and somehow wrapped around her finger. That's absolute bullshit.
I agree.
Well, I think
I
it's
mean,
more
this
likely,
is rude and all.
Mhm.
in my opinion, I think it's most likely that something occurred that could have even been an accident, wasn't intentional, and Libby was injured or killed, um, injured almost to the point of death, if not killed. And then I think Abby was rused in, um, and there was something set up so that there would be an abduction of her, um, and they could make it look like both girls were taken,
Wow.
and um, and then they were placed together as as if it had all occurred as a single crime,
Mm-hmm.
with double victims of a single crime, and then they were placed um, at a marker that means something. The 213.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
It's
That's what he
it's a
chose.
way of communicating with whatever they had going on there and the people that were involved in it.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I of Apophis is showing in his video. In we'll get into that one eventually. It's Dropbox 213.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the like screenshots that I've used in at least my most recent video, where he shows he's got 2,130 feet is the
Hmm.
distance, and then you got 213 degrees
Yes.
from directly from the cell phone
Mm-hmm.
tower to the exact coordinates of the crime scene.
Hmm.
And then you have 213 the date and 213 the time. That
Hmm.
doesn't happen accidentally. I think that's what he's trying to
Yeah,
convey.
Can't talk about
that
1 in
can't.
800 trillion. I mean, it's like,
Yep.
That would be astronomically impossible for that to happen like that without planning it.
Oh, exactly.
There's absolutely no way around that. You know, there's
Yeah,
just not.
exactly.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
I tend to
go ahead.
think that the family is involved, and you know, there's just very suspicious movements
I know.
from all of them, including Kelsey.
Well, it kind of
Um,
makes me think that might be the change of direction thing too, that they bought the
mhm,
family's story at first, and they were
mhm.
looking into that trail would have followed um,
The
Abby.
onus.
It would have
Oh,
followed Abby.
well,
That's right, because
mhm,
that's where the family was pointing. These girls
mhm,
were taken, and they would have
mhm.
built it around that somehow. Um, Also,
Yeah,
because no one wants to look at the drug
and I mean,
connection, and
well, here's the thing. If so, let's talk. Yes, take Flora.
Hmm.
That was obviously an arson. It's been ruled an arson.
Hmm.
Um,
intentional arson.
Intentional arson, exactly. You have an African American family living there, and you have potentially, that it was a hate crime, which automatically that's a Fed thing. That brings in the
Yeah.
Feds.
Hmm.
Um, we've talked in the past about what if that happened. We can't forget that writer was put on there for domestic terrorism too,
Hmm.
a
Right.
month before the fire. So in the very beginning, I heard that the feds were there to talk about Flora, and then this happened.
Hmm.
And I mean, is it possible that the feds were maybe there about Flora? I mean, it's entirely
It's very
possible.
plausible. Yeah, very plausible.
And
They were
then
all over the area,
so these
I
girls
think.
wind up murdered, and the first thing you do is point your finger in the direction of of the guys doing a blot down the street from the Flora house.
Yeah, because those are the guys you hire to burn the houses.
Mm-hmm.
You are appraising to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it possible that, you know, that maybe one of the girls, I mean, we've talked about this, that maybe one of the girls found something out about involvement in that. I mean, Becky did do the appraisal on the Flora house. She did do the appraisal, and it was for a lot more than that property was worth purchased for. I mean, that place was a total crap hole from everything I
Mm-hmm.
understand about it. Um, and it's not the first time the landlords of that property had an arson
Yeah.
or
Wasn't there
a
like, yeah,
fire.
yeah, I remember you saying something about the business
Their air
in that
conditioning
group,
company a few years before that burnt. Yeah.
right? And wasn't there a church or
So, I
something
mean, is
too?
it possible? Yeah, yeah. There's been so many. Like, my
Mm-hmm.
goodness, and here's the thing: the fires haven't stopped either. I mean, they've still had fires
They're
since then.
continuing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like to
but
look into how many properties that burned up there were actually appraised by their family appraisal company.
well, I
Every
mean,
single one in that family is on the
Kathy
payroll.
Shank worked. She used to work for a title, like had dealings with the title company in Flora.
Oh
It
wow.
was literally called the Title Store, I think, is what it was called.
Hmm.
And then you have Judge Fouts used to have a title company, and he sold it to Abigail Diener.
Oh wow. Well, there's
I
absolutely got to be some
mean,
corruption and stuff going on there. I think there's no doubt about that.
So yeah.
so
Then
I mean,
McClellan's the attorney for all of the town,
Yep, he sure
all of
was.
I
the
mean,
nonprofits.
Right.
I tend to believe that there are well-to-do white-collar hill people
Mm-hmm.
who, and I've talked about that. We've talked about the hill, that have their fingers in a lot of pies. And I think some of them have fingers in more illicit pies, so to
Yeah.
speak. And they're using ne'er do wells to do the dirty work. Is it entirely possible that the feds came sniffing around once that was ruled, Flora was ruled an intentional arson and possibly a hate crime? Yeah,
Possibly.
absolutely it is.
I
Did
think it
I
is.
think there's just a lot of dirt. I think that it could be a possibility that once one dirty thing was exposed, that it kind of opened up Pandora's box on the federal end.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that it could be. That's what's so makes
Yeah.
it so hard because the possibilities are endless if it is something larger. Um, you got motorcycle gangs. You've got this Odin type thing. You've got just all anything that you can like make up. The feds or these other agencies um, would want to keep quiet,
Hmm
but it's
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
have you ever
interesting.
seen a town where so many people connected to a person who has is deceased, and we're talking two, and their children?
Hmm.
Look at all of this stuff we've got. You know, possibly
Yeah,
dirty cops. We've got an uncle selling CSAM. We've got another guy communicating with them, selling a lot of CSAM. We've got,
yeah,
I mean, we've got biker
yeah,
gangs. We've got people that shouldn't have gun permits walking around a courthouse during a court,
right.
during a trial, totally being allowed. I mean, what? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's oh man,
what in the hell? I mean, they've done nothing to try to clear up anything. That's for sure.
that's what makes me think that there's more to it rather than because they're probably at least from my perspective potentially like now I don't but it. I think I don't see the feds or anything like that coming in to protect like local small town people. Maybe cops if they've done something, but I guess like I think if it's a lot bigger, then they would do that for something larger. They
Mm-hmm.
would let put something on the back burner or where you have to go rewrite something. And this is what I know that this is what you see in cases where you start seeing people backtracking with police, with whether it's family, friends,
Mm-hmm.
whoever. Um, it's that's what happens whenever they over time more and more people in the like department or the agencies start finding out like there's things that
Mm-hmm.
they're not privy to, but they they're forced basically, and they may be forced, but you know it's eh, what's unfortunate is like I don't know, I guess I don't know, they usually choose protecting the institution like law enforcement like as a whole, you know, for American people supposedly. But and you'll see they'll go to these links at least in other like some of the other cases that I've like studied up on and stuff that I see the same exact things. And I have a problem with that. I just do. I don't
Mm-hmm.
I don't like lying and deceiving like to the
I,
public
I don't either. I don't.
to
I
save yourself.
absolutely don't either.
Hmm.
Like, I would like to know, like, well, actually, who was it that just said that? Nancy Drew said, was Flora
Hmm.
parallel investigation too? It could have been. And maybe this was a thing. I think that there's more than one really
Yeah.
over the top thing happening.
Well, that's where tentacles
And
come
I
from.
think, and I really do think that we have kids
Yeah.
catfishing other kids and selling pics to creeps.
Yeah. Yeah. I absolutely I do believe that. I'm not.
And possibly, drugs too. I mean,
Mhm.
I
Oh, of
think
course.
those kids were definitely doing stuff out there, you
Yeah.
know? And I think I think a lot of things are very possible for
Well, I
sure.
think
But I
that's
know
real
this, the
life.
feds were definitely tracking stuff.
Yeah, and they would hide that. And see, you know, it may not even be like a huge conspiracy. It literally could just be like you said, they could be doing something in an
Hmm.
area or whatever where you wouldn't expect, nobody would ever expect to know or to find out. And if a crime happens
Hmm.
at the same time that they're out here, I don't know,
Hmm.
um, illegally getting data or getting, I don't, you know, I don't know. What I do think is interesting is, and I'm still trying to grasp fully, is a lot of what Iowa Apophis talks about in his videos and stuff. A lot of it has to do with satellites. And I don't know if
Hmm.
he's trying to say the satellites will have the accurate times of these things that nobody can change, or if he's trying to say, like down in that chasm, it's there's something going on there that's being hidden. I don't know that yet.
Well,
So,
I did
Yeah,
find
we
something
don't either.
interest. I did find
right.
something interesting yesterday, and I haven't had time to read through it because it's rather lengthy. But
Uh-huh.
it was a geological study done in the 1800s, I think,
Oh,
of several counties, and it was with regard to underground rivers.
okay. Wow.
And because
Yes.
I really believe that there are places out there that are, possibly like underground little like caverns.
Yeah,
Like,
that the whole thing is like limestone, isn't it? That's what you get.
yes, it is. And
Yep.
so if you have underground rivers, it would make sense that there would be such things. And if you're hiding
Hmm.
caches of stuff or things you're not supposed to have
You need them off grid,
out
yeah,
there in these caverns, and
because
these
they're
kids
well
stumble
insulated.
upon it. Yeah, there's another thing too. There were a lot of people with nefarious ties to other people with regard to the cryptic note that were out there that day. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever seen any of those pictures, Christina, but I actually ran across them today while I was looking for something else I still haven't found. But
Mm-hmm. That sounds like me.
I mean, there were people out there that have a rather dubious history as well. So, I
Right.
mean, is it possible that they stumbled upon something that led into another situation? Oh, yeah. I think that's why
That's
it's
a
so
very serious
complicated. I
thought.
think you got a lot of dirty people.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
things going on
But
that,
yeah,
like, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so ACB, yes.
Yeah, she's
Especially
stumbling. She sees
satellite
ACB's
image
comments.
amounts. Yeah, first Gulf War, satellite reference related to something being available through satellite imagery. And yeah, I agree with you, ACB. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh,
Absolutely. Like
yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to
there's
make sense
stuff
of.
gleaned from satellite
Oh,
imagery.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, that may.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm trying to. Satellite imagery. Okay.
well, Christina,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
um, Jennifer Auger, along with Andy Baldwin, were interviewed uh, shortly after the trial.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Auger made the statement that the phone was sent um, to Border Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah. And didn't she
just,
say like
just,
one
just,
of them had it whenever they came onto the case too? Like Homeland Security or Border Patrol, one or the other.
mm-hmm.
She said it was sent to
She
like
thought like one of the Carolinas, and that Border
that it
Patrol.
was yeah, it was the FBI sent it, and then it was sent possibly to Border Patrol, and that's when I said, yeah,
I
so
mean, yeah,
so here he's
exactly.
talking. Let me put this up too.
Yes.
Thank you, ACB, for your beautiful brain.
Yes.
Contrails and
Thank
imagery provide a vector relative to the bridge. The flight path can be correlated with satellite imagery to provide timeline window for the video, for instance. Absolutely. And I'm forever grateful
Yes.
to EOA because here's the thing. We did that live where we were showing the Melvin stuff. And I had seen that contrail in the sky and I had seen it in the 43-second video.
Yeah.
And and not too long before that I had noticed that Abby took some weird steps.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was trying, so I went back, I was trying to find that trail in the
Yeah.
43-second video that I could see in the Melvin stuff. But then I couldn't find it. But when I put that video out a few days later, I was like, thank you, Eye of Apophis, because yeah, that's exactly it. There's two versions of that video, and one video's been cropped and messed with, so those contrails are taken out. And
Oh
so
yeah.
I was like, yes, because I knew I wasn't crazy. I mean, you can ask New Day. I was going crazy
Yeah,
trying to find
I know.
that
You're like, I know I've seen
contrail.
that. Where is
I
it?
was like, I
Why is
know
it?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I knew I had seen it. Yeah. I mean, this is why, this is why it infuriates me when people don't want to take Eye of Apophis serious. It's like, do you not understand what the man did?
I know,
I
and that's
mean,
like whenever you got
yeah.
Josh saying, "Oh, look at, it wouldn't do it this way." It's like, who are you, buddy? Like, who are you think you are
Yeah.
to decide like what is it?
Well,
And if somebody's trying to put something out and they're doing it in a certain way to protect themselves and
mm-hmm.
expecting people to piece it together, it may be difficult. I think it's because it has to be done in a way to protect themselves.
Yeah, and JoJo, I'll answer that for. Well, ACB can answer it too, but yeah. So the last video that EOA did, he matches up those contrails.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called Trail of Contrails or something. Is that what it
It's
is?
called Trail of
Trail of
Cons.
Cons.
Trail of Cons.
Mm-hmm.
I messed it up.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all right.
But
It was the
it's
latest
awesome.
latest work that he put out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
or
yeah,
he
I
and
think
his
it.
team.
Yeah. Whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. Yeah, yeah. Well, he says satellite imagery is good shit.
That's wild, and I've always watched, I mean, for years watched I have office, and then, but what really just shocked me whenever it was said to me, not to me, but re, like I don't know, a month or two ago, about where Josh was saying that, like, oh no, no, you're not gonna be taken serious if you watch. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, I see what you're doing.
Well,
So yeah, it's who cares what
Well,
people
it
watch?
that 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 bothers me though when we go back to Andy Baldwin though, because it did low life just lie to us, or
yes,
Yes,
yes?
yes, oh yeah. Mr.
yes.
Baldwin says he doesn't watch anything on YouTube. He literally says it's actually one of the regrets that he has, that he really didn't.
Well, think about the story that was told too. He went in there, was having a panic attack, and then Andy told, no, that didn't happen.
No, I don't believe. I don't think he's
That didn't
totally
happen.
wrong as far as the feds or something. There could be some involvement, but all of it, no. That was way too much of it.
So that's just to try to steer us away from Eye of Apophis, because if we think
Mm-hmm.
that anybody that's defending Rick
Mm-hmm.
Won't take you
thinks
serious.
that's crazy, right? You
Yeah.
know what? I say that when we show up to oral arguments, we are wearing, I'm getting shower caps made out of aluminum foil.
Hell yeah. Girl, we can just make some out of tinfoil.
So I said,
Tinfoil,
I'm,
tinfoil, and we can carry a ham radio.
My gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
uh,
I mean, that's the thing though. Like, to me, I think, like, when does anybody
Gizmo
ever go
says
back?
BG clothes, though.
yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
Christine, I didn't mean
no,
to
you're okay. I'm
interrupt you.
thinking like Carhartt. No, man. But like, I don't know, but who cares what people watch? To me, that stuff immediately jumps out. And it's like anybody that's like anything, a source, it's like, I don't need a
Mm-hmm.
source. Sorry, buddy. It's like, I don't need a source. I don't need inside connection. It's not going to do me any good, with the stuff that I
No.
focus on, at least myself. Um, so, and I think that, what was it? Like, yeah, him wanting to strategize. What do you mean you want to strategize? There's nothing to strategize with me about, or you guys either. It's like, what are we going to strategize about? Like, unless we're strategizing about
Yeah.
exposing all of law enforcement.
That be a tentacle.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
I don't think, they've never commented on that. So I guess that means that they liked it.
All I can,
we,
as
Mhm.
far as I go, I believe EOA, and I believe
I
EOA
do.
is exactly what he has told us
I agree. I do too.
that he is and was. And I want to believe in his work because I could see with my own two eyes from the very beginning. The first time I saw the bridge guy GIF,
Hmm.
I knew something was
Yeah.
weird about it, especially when I was told that was taken with an iPhone. I said, "Really? Was it broken?" But that was the first thing I said. But
So,
then he
no.
was able to explain to me. I know. I was like, "What is it? A trail cam?" My mom said, "No, it was on an iPhone, I think." I said, "An iPhone?"
That's why I always joke. Is it recorded on a potato? Like, it's like,
Exactly.
because it was like so shitty, and then all of a sudden we get this like Disney,
Hmm.
Pixar. I don't know, like,
exactly.
Right. And then,
yeah,
the ones that scream, EOA, or they go occasionally lose their mind and go make a comment, these are not credible people. And then for somebody to sit there and, oh, if you, say you watch EOA, nobody will take you seriously. Well, why is
Right.
that? Because I believe the
Because,
guy that had the experience that this guy had, and I believe he is the guy.
I think it's weird that
I believe he's
anybody
the
would.
guy.
Yeah, well, I think it's weird that anybody would needs to go behind the scenes and tell somebody, "Oh, go, don't watch this." It's like, what the fuck? if you feel that way, put it out there. Like, why are you whispering
Mm-hmm.
that behind the scenes? Like, no, it's weird
Yeah,
that you do
really. Show
that.
me. Show me why you don't think that
Yeah,
that EOA is correct. That was my whole point with him. It's like I can see
yeah,
with my own two eyes that those tongues on those tennis shoes are not correct. I can see with my own two eyes that proof of life photo is wrong.
That'd
it's
be a
crazy.
bullshit.
That's be a bullshit. I mean, the
I
fact
can
that
see
you
all these
have them,
things.
yeah, the fact that you have them trying to convince the public, that should be the biggest sign to people. Where do you ever
Mm-hmm.
see attorneys?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what dudes whispering behind the scenes, like, don't watch this channel. It's like, who cares? And if he's so uncredible or so, I don't, is that a word? I don't know. If he's so irrelevant or makes you look stupid, then why do you care? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he even like pointed me out specifically. Oh, you have your, oh hey Christina's, like calling people out. I don't do that just
Your
willy
oh,
nilly, but it's like
your oh hey Christina.
I know that's what he said. He said,
You
"Well,
know
you
what
have your oh
though?
hey
If
Christinas and your new days." That's what he said.
who said that? Who
Josh,
said that? Ding dong.
Low life.
Oh.
Low
Mm-hmm.
life.
Lola.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was trying
What?
to
See?
recruit
See? He
us.
didn't say anything about me though. Why not?
He
Well, I
don't
don't know.
Nobody ever wants to play with me. Darn
he don't know you like
We do. I think.
it.
Well, I think maybe this would have been like several months back too. So it either would have been right around the time y'all's channel started together, or maybe he was more
Mm-hmm.
familiar with New Day before. I'm not real sure. I don't know. I don't know the dude. It took one live for me to be like, hell no. So, and that's unfortunate that a
I
lot
don't
of
know
the,
the dude either.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen him around. I've
yeah,
already had my opinion about him. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't near as negative as it is today,
I
to be
agree.
real honest with you. But you know, I knew what he had and what he thought, and it wasn't ever evolving and going anywhere. It was like one tentacle.
Yeah,
Um, and
Mm-hmm.
tying into other things that didn't lead back to um, who took those two babies' lives and laid them there, and who burned up those four babies in Flora, and
Mm-hmm. Isn't that a common theme though with these people that try to
well,
yes,
distract you?
I don't think
yep,
he really had any desire to talk to us until he was pointed into our direction.
mm-hmm,
Um,
yeah.
and I think that
Uh,
happens a lot.
yeah, that's exactly right. And yeah, but he now he has been like, I literally have multiple tons of comments where he's wanted to reach out to me, and I've literally said I don't really need to reach out to him. I don't want to talk to him privately. I don't want to look him in the eye. I'm not worried about him trusting me. You don't have to trust me. Like the way I see it, and
Well,
my
he did
actions.
want to talk to you, but he didn't really have a desire to talk to artist or myself. You
Well,
you we came as a package because
yeah.
you'd been working with us, so that was the way to pull us back in too.
I don't know
Um,
what he would want with me other than just trying to get my information or something. I don't know. I don't have anything.
I
I
just
don't
think they
know.
like to keep track
I
of
don't
where
know.
everybody is and what they think.
I
I
do
think
agree
that
with
has
that.
a lot to do with it.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I
when they
think.
know that, they know.
I think he was
Um,
trying. I think he was trying to get that nicely pressed suit he was talking about. I
oh,
Oh
think
yeah.
that was
the
the
beautiful,
deal.
beautifully
The
pressed
beautiful.
uniforms.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he gave away way too much of his. Oh man. Oh
Oh
my gosh.
yeah.
Like I've got so much. I love
Anyway,
it.
let
Yeah. Anyway.
let's uh, let's wrap this up, ladies. It's getting late. It's a school
Yeah.
night,
I know. I hate to
and
because it's so good. And
I
yes, Deck
know.
and Felonies, I agree with you. We have really great set of minds in this chat. Always
Just
do.
Oh, thank
just getting
you.
ready to say that. Yeah, you guys are the best critical thinkers in the entire community. I am
Yeah.
so honored that you join us each time we go live. or that you choose to catch us on the replay, that you comment, that you
Mhm.
engage.
That you come back after we have to restart a live.
Yeah,
You
Yes.
know.
especially when I know
Yeah.
there's another live going on by a content creator who's been doing lives a lot longer. And, we wouldn't even have gone this long had we not been had the finger thrown at us tonight and our
Yeah.
video taken down. But
But that's okay because, it didn't keep us from talking about it. Because we'll
maybe
have
we'll
people.
just run a premiere tomorrow on those 3 episodes again and show them.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy it. I love talking to you ladies.
Oh,
And
yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking into the strike right now. It's looking like YouTube got its panties in a bunch for some reason. So, even though,
Wow.
I don't know. I'm looking into it. But
Maybe it'll come back up because it's really good information and the videos are good. And like y'all said, like into the chat, like I agree. I'm like it's interesting. I don't know. I'm like anybody like want to hear us talk like and I think it's really awesome and I appreciate it too.
Well,
Yeah.
mhm.
I just feel like everybody that's here, even though we don't hear them audibly, you folks in the chat,
Yeah.
you, this is
Mhm.
this is the unified demand.
I know
You
I feel like
guys
we're
are.
one. Yeah.
You are Christina. You are Gizmo. You are ACV. Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nancy
Adrian,
Drew.
JoJo, Nancy Drew, Mother of Dragons, Duck and Felonies, Ameth Webster, every single one of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's like
Every
we feel like
single
we know
every
them and they're
single
just
one of you.
yeah, they're helpful. Yeah, I do. I feel like I know 'em.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for them even caring about anything I have to say or that we have to say. Yeah, I'm excited to have everybody here, and I'm really thankful for you guys to have me here to chit chat. I
Don't
enjoy it.
forget
I've had
Sunflower, her too.
and
Sunflower too.
Sunflower, Critter Mama,
Always.
Pertinent. I don't know if they're all here right now, but those are the ones that are
Mhm.
off the top of
Yeah,
my.
Yeah.
if we didn't say your name, it doesn't mean we don't think about you or love you. We just are,
No.
Yeah,
forgetful.
And
We
I
can't
know.
see you right now.
Yeah,
so
I can't
before we
either.
get out of here,
Hmm.
yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and listening to us, talk it all out. Saturday, we are going, in case you weren't here in the beginning, we are going to do a Delphi Speaks episode, which means that you guys, I'm going to put a link up and you guys can come on in and talk, give us something to talk about or talk with us about something. We want to hear from you and we welcome you to come into the live and have a conversation with us where you can voice your opinion about things and all that stuff. Yeah.
Bring some
You know,
notes. Write some
Yeah.
things
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got, a couple
Qu-
days to think
questions,
about what you'd like to
observations.
say, and we'd like to hear it.
Yeah. There's
Mm-hmm.
tons of things that we always
Questions?
forget. Remember, yeah, bring it in there because we all have questions, you
Yeah,
know. Yeah, that's pretty
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And
Thank y'all.
we want to hear from you. We hear from you in the chat, but we welcome you to come in and talk with us about it too. So think about that, and we hope you guys make it back in, and we hope you guys come on into the chat and or come on into the live and talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you to the people that don't comment too. Just the watchers. Thank y'all.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
They
guys
still
too.
matter.
And yes, JoJo. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's who we were referring to. And Callie Yuga. Glad you made it in.
Hey,
Um,
Callie.
Artist is looking into the strike right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it'll either go back up or we'll run a premiere tomorrow of those 3 episodes. And
Maybe. I have to
yeah,
check out the strike first, but
Yeah, maybe it'll come up because we hit like every angle. So there's a lot of stuff that people can
mm-hmm.
hear us chat
well,
about.
when you're a boxer, you've got angles.
Oh,
So,
That's
well.
right.
you know,
Lots of angles.
bring it. Bup, 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 bup. Bring it.
What's so funny that you even like that you say that, because like literally that's like a part that I just put in my video, because I love to like incorporate a little bit of humor in there, and like it's like there was a part in there that I put that I'm a lover, not a fighter, and you're talking about boxing.
Well,
Yeah.
It's okay. I can be a fighter.
I'm a lover too. I don't fight anybody unless it's an agreed upon fight.
Right. Well,
Know,
me anymore. I'm just
takes a
like,
lot of courage to step into the ring. But
exactly.
you want to move your head, you got to move your feet.
Yes. I mean,
That's
anymore,
true.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's all on the
whatever.
feet.
Yeah. I don't. It's like, this is bad. It's like, I don't even, back when I was about, I don't know, about 20, I was a firecracker back then. now I'm
Me
now I'm
too,
just,
girl. Me
yeah,
too.
I'm just, settling into my old age, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank y'all for having
So
me on again. I do appreciate it, and I always enjoy it. And, um, yeah, I mean, again, I'm honored. So thank y'all.
Well, we're honored. Thank you. We
Thank y'all.
appreciate you
yeah.
giving so much to this. You're wonderful. You're a good
Well,
friend.
thank you. You
Thank
guys
Yeah,
are, you
you.
you
really,
are.
y'all are too. Y'all are
And
too. And
you're the unified demand too. It's not
That's
just me
right.
and New Day. I'm just the
Yep.
oh, y'all
flying
are
monkey
sweet.
that works all the backstage stuff. you know.
I need to try to figure out how to do some stuff. Like, I just, I've never done it. It's like you. It's like a daunting task, I think. But yeah, I think you've done
Oh
great. Like,
well, I
yeah,
finally got it figured out. I think for the most part.
good.
Yeah, because I mean I can sit there and make videos like like nothing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean I'm picky about what I put there and how I do it, but but
Yep,
like
I
this
get it.
thing at first, oh Lord! But I think I finally figured out the quirks.
You're probably like
Thank
me.
God.
That's how I am. I'm like, I can't figure it out. It's like I'm ready to quit. I'm like, I'm giving up, and then suddenly it just clicks. And it's like,
Hmm.
oh, it's like, yeah, yeah. So, but no, I've enjoyed it. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all's work and everyone in the chats. I'm really enjoying this. So y'all have been really good. So I've had a lot of stuff going on. Just I'll talk to you guys like some other time about that. But yeah, I've had a lot going on, and yeah, I have. You guys have really helped. Yeah, just you've been really good friends to me. So thank y'all. So I appreciate that. That actually means a lot to me. So
Well, you mean
It
a lot
does.
to
It
us.
does to us too.
Thank
no,
you.
thank y'all. Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us on the
Yes.
Wednesday night watch and coming back in. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your week. We'll catch you all Saturday
And we'll
night.
see you on Saturday.
That's
Hmm.
See you on
right.
And what do you
Saturday.
got to What do you got to say to the people?
Hey, if you can't find a good person, be a good person.
And don't be
Oh.
a pork chop.
Y'all heard them.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Good
night,
night.
night, y'all. We love you. Night.
Love y'all. Love y'all chat. Bye bye.
On a back road, rolling down the windows, Petty on the radio. Taking our time. Hey baby, I don't know where this leads. You don't have to worry about a thing. Floating on a breeze, going with the flow, keeping it in limbo. walking on a tightrope. It's okay to let go and be free. We'll find a little patch of sunshine. I think we'll be just fine. You and me, floating on a breeze, going with the flow, keeping it in limbo. Anywhere the wind blows, anywhere the wind blows, anywhere the wind blows. Anywhere the wind blows, anywhere the wind blows. Come talk to me.